Welcome. It's so nice to see you here. Thank you for joining us. Well, with that, it's 12:01. I'm going to get us started. Welcome to digitalLIFT's celebration of Hispanic Heritage Month. My name is Becca Wright, and I am delighted to host today's presentations. And I want to get us started. Today, our topic is workforce development in Hispanic communities. And what we want to do is we want to highlight some key organizations and partners with digitalLIFT who are doing some spectacular things specifically in their communities tied to workforce development, tied to the digital literacy and digital skills that are required to enter the workforce, to understand it, and to be an active part of it. And so we can't wait to hear from them. Please join the chat. Please introduce yourselves. Please ask questions, make comments. What we're hoping is that at the end, I say this every time, but I mean it every time. I hope that we do have time to address some questions after the presentation. So please go ahead and join the chat. As you know, we always give away free courses or curriculum. And if you want to see more of our courses, or if you want to see more of our catalog, here's the QR code for you to view that. What we're going to give away at the end today is a free curriculum of your choice in Spanish. It's a $450 value, and I'll talk a little bit more about that at the end. Today's speakers are our partners from AVANCE Austin. We have Johanna P. Ballesteros Vargas and Zobeida Guerrero from AVANCE Austin. We also have Nick Avendano from Buen, Samaritano. And we're so excited to have Chris Cordova from Chase. We are also going to include important insights from our own lead digital navigators who are doing so much work on the ground with these efforts and who help connect digitalLIFT with these partner organizations. So a vital part of our conversation today is also going to be Alejandra Alcaraz, who is my co-host. You recognize her from these webinars. And also Ethan Baca, our lead digital navigator, who is lucky enough to join us from Mexico. So without further ado, let me back up. Let me actually stop sharing. We all know I can't do two things at once. We recognize this. Without further ado, I would like to turn this over and start our presentations with Nick Avendano from El Buen Samaritano. Nick, the floor is yours.
Hello, everyone. Good afternoon. Thank you guys so much for joining. I'm going to go ahead and share my screen. Let me just fix my name real quick. All right. All right, let me go ahead and share my screen. Let me know if you're able to see it. All right, can you guys see it? All right, perfect. All right, you guys. So my name is Nick Avendaño. I'm representing El Buen Samaritano for this meeting, for this presentation. El Buen Samaritano, if you guys are not familiar with, we are located in South Austin. We're located in South Austin, the heart of South Austin. We've been around for quite some time now, but let me go ahead and introduce myself first. So I'm the adult education manager at El Buen Samaritano. I manage the ESL digital literacy and the LEAD program as well in the adult education field, and I'll go a little bit more in detail as to what each program is in the next slides. But I want to show you guys a really cool picture, a really cool aerial picture that we have, aerial view picture that we have of El Buen Samaritano. This is at one of our food pantry events, or one of our food pantry services that we have twice a week. And it's a really cool picture. I love it. You guys get to see kind of the heart of South Austin right here. We have been around for 36 years this year. We had our 35th anniversary last year. We're running to 36 years. For those that are familiar with Austin, we originally were located closer to downtown in a really small location. And I think 15 to 20 years ago, we moved south and we were able to get this really nice campus. As you guys can see from the aerial picture, there is, of course, the Episcopal Diocese there. We have our building, which is this really cool yellow one. Last year for our 35th anniversary, we got this really cool picture, really cool background that we have now at one of our walls, which looks really cool. And in the back, we have our clinic. So wraparound services all around, right? So I'm going to go a little bit into more detail as to the programs that we offer. I'm going to go more into detail with education and workforce development, but we also have our health and coordinated care network that helps out with vaccines, reproductive health, adolescent health, etc. We also have food access, which is basically our food pantry, right? We offer that twice a week, and our financial and rental assistance programs, which is something that we've been offering for the past 5 years since the pandemic, providing rental assistance and eviction prevention as well. And of course, our education and workforce development programs, we offer anything, everything from the youth to adults, workforce development, and community health worker training, which I'll go over here in the next few slides. First, I want us to see kind of the impact that we have. As you guys can see, food access, obviously our biggest program. It's the one that we do the most often, but we also have really good numbers when it comes to our health, financial rental assistance, and also adult education. Last year, we had 659 clients, 659 students that reached out for our services. And this year, we have even greater numbers, so we're really happy for that. Last year, we had 18 community health worker navigators that were trained and 651 adult education students. So I want us to see, I guess, a little bit of who we serve. As you guys probably already know, Buen Samaritano is an organization that was created to provide basic needs for the Latino community. What is basic needs, education, and health services. So as you guys can see from our demographics, 80% of the people that we served last year are Hispanic or Latino. We are, I want to say we're kind of well known, especially in the Latino community in Austin. In the last couple of years, we've been able to provide services not only in South Austin, but also in North Austin, especially with our mobile food pantries up north and also our ESL classes that are held virtual. That has helped us kind of go a little bit broader than just South Austin and help out, and provide assistance to the surrounding counties and also North Austin as well. So for our education and workforce development, we have 3 semesters per year, of course, in spring, summer, and fall. Our adult education is separated between ESL and digital literacy. Our ESL classes are fully virtual, while our digital literacy classes are in person for our first level, and second level is virtual. Both of these classes, whether it's ESL or ESL curriculum or our digital literacy curriculum from you guys, digitalLIFT, they are really much tailored for workforce development. Digital literacy in basics, we go from how to turn on a computer to how to start creating a spreadsheet on Google Sheets, how to use Google Docs, how to create your resume, how to look for and how to apply for different jobs. All of these things, we always try to base it on workforce development. Another thing when it comes to workforce development is our community health worker certification course. That course is provided to different partner organizations that we worked with, or sometimes we do open it up for the public. It's an in-person class and it is bilingual, right? It's a bilingual class that we offer. Some sessions are fully in English and some sessions, of course, are fully in Spanish. Our education series is also something that we offer, especially for those CHWs that want to renew their certifications. We offer those classes virtually, also in both languages, English and Spanish. And then we have our LEAD program. I love our LEAD program. Our LEAD program is basically a program where we select 25 students that we think could really benefit from their background or also from what they are looking for their professional growth. So we provide a 10-week workshop per semester with these 25 clients, 25 students, where we offer different type of presentations, whether it's financial literacy, whether it's continuing education, how to validate their degrees from their home countries in the United States, how to apply for jobs, mental health, just everything that can help the students and help those 25 individuals to succeed in their professional lives. The lead program is offered fully in Spanish. So all 25 students are Spanish speakers. Our presenters every week are also Spanish speaking as well. So another way that we get to the Latino community. And over here we have some important events and dates. I just want to highlight Hands for Hope. Hands for Hope is coming soon. It's my favorite event of the year. We offer 1,000 turkey Thanksgiving dinners to families. I love that event so much. If any of you guys are living in Austin and have a chance to volunteer or want a chance to just come check it out, please feel free. It's definitely a beautiful event and it kind of gets all of us in that holiday spirit as well. And of course, I'll leave this information here. You can follow us on social media at El Buen Austin, website elbuen.org. You can also check us out on YouTube. We have really cool recap videos of ESL classes, our lead program, and also we have some cool videos on our big events like Hands for Hope. So you guys can go ahead and watch those videos as well. And I'm sorry if I went a little bit fast, but I do want to take a little bit of an extra minute just to show y'all a student that I want to highlight. She was one of our students, and I say our because Alejandra was helping me out and helping us teach the class as well. And let me go ahead and just find it here. So, with her permission, she allowed me to show her end of semester presentation. So, at the end of the semester for computer basics, I have the students pick a country that they want to travel to and do a presentation about it. Um, I pretty much just guide them through it in the beginning, and then when it comes down to this project, they do it all by themselves. And as you guys see, her name is Marta Armenteros and she chose Brazil, right? So she did a whole presentation by herself with general information, music, food, writers, painters, different athletes, and of course the flag. Uh, she was able to incorporate pictures. She did absolutely amazing in this project that we did. And this is, like I said, the end of the semester project. So in our graduation date, Marta actually gave us a little story about her, and she actually worked with me to create this little slide over here that I wanted to present to y'all. And a little bit of background, Marta immigrated from Cuba when she was 75 years old, which was about like 5 or 6 years ago. She is a journalist and writer who has worked really hard and works endlessly to provide justice in Cuba. She was exiled from Cuba and arrived to the United States with plenty of goals and a lot of big dreams. And a quote that she said that really stuck with me and everyone that I work with and our clients as well is my dreams and aspirations are greater than they ever were, right? And I want you guys to reflect on that as we think about career readiness, workforce development in our community. One of the aspects that Marta really wanted to shine a light was that age should never be a limiting factor in accomplishing our goals or learning anything new, right? And that goes to age, it goes to background, it goes to anything really. So I want to just leave that for you guys to think about and just really reflect on the work that we do. It's super impactful, and being able to see these types of improvements and these types of programs show such a great side of our clients is beautiful, I think. So yeah, thank y'all so much.
Nick, thank you so much for that. That's so, I mean, we should all aspire to dreams and aspirations that get bigger and bigger than our limiting factors. Like that's such a great thing to end on. And if we have questions for El Buen Samaritano, please put them in the chat. And also, I'd love at the end, if possible, for us to hear about ways that everybody's organizations are involved in the Digital Inclusion Week. So I'd love to kind of come back to that and promote that. But without further ado, let's keep it going with AVANCE Austin. We'd love to hear from Johanna and Zobeda.
Hello, everyone. Can you see my screen?
Yes.
Perfect. Thank you very much. And thank you for the opportunity for digitalLIFT and Alejandra. We have worked closely with them for a couple of years now. My name is Obeida Guerrero. I'm the program director at AVANCE Austin. and a Latina woman and an immigrant, and I have fortunate enough to know Avance in the proper time. I've been with the organization about 5 years. I start as a program coordinator, and I've been climbing my way up until being newly program director. So I'm happy to be here. Thank you for the opportunity. So let's talk a little bit about what is Avance doing in the community. So who we are. We are a nonprofit agency. We have been around in Texas for 50 years. And in Austin, we have our year number 26. We provide two-generation programming for parents and children, 0 to 4. We are very focused on early childhood development, and we want to empower the parents to become those leaders for their family. So our main goal is always going to be like the first school is the home and the first teacher is the parent. We work mostly with Spanish-speaking families on the resources. The last year, we have 99% of Hispanic clients. And our focus is also help the children succeed by supporting the whole family. We know that the children doesn't grow by themselves. He is surrounded by families and adults that care for that kid and help them to thrive. So we also provide wraparound services in our programs. Just to give you an idea of how many families we touch every year, this last year we have been working with 382 families and 426 kids. And over the year, we have served more than 14,000 families in Austin, Texas. What is our mission? We want to walk along children and families to achieve social and economic justice. We envision a world where all children and families have equitable access to resources and opportunities to reach the fullest potential. We know that our Latino communities not always have the resources to provide those early years of instruction that are so important because it's when the brain develops the most. So Avance is here to provide that support for our families. And we have basically 3 main programs, and I'm going to talk briefly about them, and then I'm going to pass our wonderful career navigator, Johanna. Our main program and our core program is our parent-child education program. This is a program that provides early childhood intervention and parenting skill for our families. The families that enroll in this program, they come once a week during 9 months and they receive parenting classes where we teach them about parenting skills, how the brains develop. We talked a little bit about trauma and how the trauma affects our ability to be parents. And we also provide developmental screening for our families. So in this program, our families comes and they build community where the partners that I have are around. Also, we connect in this program. We have a hour that we call resource hour that maybe many of you know because you have been invited. We try to connect the community, or we bring the resources for the community to our participants. Then we have our second program that is one of our newest program that is Avance to College. Avance to College is created because after the families finish Avance, they wanted to do more. And we know that the navigating the college setting in United States is not the same that in our countries. So we have moved the parenting program to a college setting. We have partnership with ACC. And while the parents are enrolled in ACC to complete the PSEP classes, they enroll in another courses. They can enroll in ESL, they can enroll in GED, maybe micro-credential, whatever that family wants to enroll, and we support them along the way. We provide training and in different areas, for example, digital skills. We provide also devices for them. And we know that one of the barriers for them to be able to complete this course is childcare. So we have been fortunate enough to provide 20 scholarship for childcare for the families to be able to attend college and continue with their education. and our newest services, and we see there one of the training provided with Alejandra and Johanna for digital skills. We have our career navigator. So Johanna.
Thank you, Sobeida. Hi, everyone. My name is Johanna Ballesteros, and I'm very happy to be here with you in today. I'm Latina immigrant too, and I've been working with AVANCE for almost 2 years. In my role is support families and individuals in discovering opportunities for education and career growth. Today, I'll be sharing a little about our career navigation program, how it provides personalized support connect participants. Next, Sobeida, please. Thank you. Thank you. What is career navigation? Career navigation is personalized support that we offer at Avance. We served all individuals and families in our programs, and this service is also open to the broader community. What we do is work with each participant to design a step-by-step plan that guides them toward reaching their educational, career, and personal goals for per person. It's very important this point for individual. This includes connecting them with educational resources such as English as second language, ESL, classes, GED program, technical training, and college program, as well as workshop and scholarships available in the community. In addition, career navigation integrates workforce training, for example, digitalLIFT with this year work very intensive with Alejandra and different groups of our community on different topics for computer class, ESL classes, leadership, everyone. That helps strengthen that the practical skills needed to move forward at work and everyday life. Thank you so much for this space. Thank you for for giving the Soveida and me and sharing with you.
If you have any question about the program, just let us know. We're more than happy to connect, and you have there our emails. You also can find us on social media as Avance Austin, and we are here also to support the community. Thank you.
And we really appreciate that comprehensive overview. I would love to, in our follow-up email, I would love to include your email addresses if that's all right. If folks have questions that come up a little bit later, maybe not right now, but maybe in the future, to reach out if you would be open to that. But again, anyone, if questions or comments come to you, just place them in the chat like you've been doing. I would like to turn this over now to Chris Cordova from Chase.
I'm sorry about that. Can everybody see my screen at this point?
Yes, and
Yes,
we can hear you great, Chris.
Okay, fantastic. Thank you. I took myself off mute. Well, once again, my name's Chris Cordova. I am a community manager with Chase Bank, and we do the role of the community manager is we are kind of an ambassador of the bank, but we also build and encourage financial education within our communities. I am part of a national team, so I actually run the Austin. I'm the sole community manager in the Austin area, but we do have up to, I think we're up to about 150 community managers across the country. So I noticed we have a lot of people from various parts of the country on the call today. So yeah, just let me know how we can get you connected to a community manager in your local area. We've just expanded to all 48 states in the union here. So it's definitely a program that we've seen a lot of success, and we want to continue to just get free financial education out. I have really been building partnerships. I work with a lot of nonprofits in the Austin area. I present classes in both English and Spanish and provide classes in person and Zoom. The purpose of most of my classes, or the topics of most of my classes, are providing information on goal setting, budgeting, savings. That's usually one class. Then we review credit. Credit, we have a credit 101 class where it's kind of just an overview of credit. And we have a 2-part credit 1 where we just review the basics of credit, credit scores, items that impact or factors that impact your overall weighted credit score. We speak a lot to the relation of that credit score versus the amount of interest that you're going to pay. And then we do another deep dive in a second class where we're looking at how credit and debt are interchangeable, how debt can be something we start managing a little bit more. A few of the other classes, which really brought me to working with Alejandra, was we do a lot of digital literacy. We're seeing a lot of where the future of banking is going is in online banking, banking through apps. So we're really teaching towards cybersecurity now. We're looking at ways how we can make things such as how we're seeing frauds and scams happen. So that's a whole other class that we have. We also review just banking basics, but really trying to bridge the gap between where our communities are right now and where we can get them to be successful with the goals that they're trying to achieve. But I would say I do quite a bit of my partnership with my local nonprofits. Here in the Austin area, I work with a lot of professional nonprofits. So those could be Alpha, that's one Latino group. They have a Alpha professional group, then they have the Alpha for the UT students. I've worked with, and I've been a leader of the Young Hispanic Professional Association of Austin. We've worked with organizations like EGBI, and that organization focuses on individuals starting small businesses and trying to grow those out. Leadership Austin, the Hispanic Austin Leadership Program, St. Edward's University, the University of Texas. I currently have a big partnership with Houston Tilliston University. But I would say the majority of my in Spanish classes are happening with an organization called Austin Voices and City of Austin and the Housing Authority. Between those 3 organizations, we're really driving financial, just financial awareness within the Spanish-speaking communities. Austin Voices in particular, we work with families, a lot of Spanish-speaking families who have their children at Austin Independent School District schools. And these are usually in our low to moderate income neighborhoods of the Austin community. But they are a nonprofit that is more of a support for those families. And they are just very well organized, and they have some great neighborhood leaders, neighborhood walk leaders, and a lot of those families are very active in the classes I provide. The Con Mi Madre organization as well, I have a big partnership with them and work with them regularly.
Thank you for joining us.